Coach was talking about just consistency, play to play. What did you see when you broke down Saturday's tape?
We weren't too really focused on the details as much as we needed to be. Felt like we just didn't have that interior focus, especially like with our one-on-one matchups and stuff, because it got to the point of the game where it was like we were running certain stuff we knew we had to win. It just maybe in that time and moment we didn't win, we needed it the most. So basically they're just a finer attention to detail. That's probably
Was that something you could sense in the game, or was that become more apparent when you're watching the film after?
In the game, we out there, you're playing. So you want to, not play with a reckless abandon, but you want to play loose. You want to play free. That was our main thing. So you see it more so afterwards when you see it, like as far as like what could I have done better, to win more on this route or to do better on this play to help. So and you really see it more with the film, I would say.
You guys have been such a good comeback team. When you cut it to a touchdown there, are you thinking, here we go again?
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking that after I seen they had a couple of injuries, so I was like, okay, all right, I felt like that that second quarter they stalled, and I was like, oh, okay, so as long as our defense gets them off the field, I knew we were in place to get going offensively. We weren't doing the best, but I was like, we'll get going, it'll go in. So yeah. But, it's a learning experience, so we've seen it now. We know, like, we have to be better in certain situations. But, yeah, I did, most definitely. I thought that we were going to have another one, so, yeah.
Devontae said that Coach Story, he's harped on details from day one. And he said that's where you guys missed was details. What did he do in the beginning that really got you guys kind of focused in on details, and how has that sort of played into your bounce back?
He just put an emphasis on it, that's big. That's what separates you as far as like if you want to be a guy that plays on the next level, and just if you want to win at a high level. Everybody's good, everybody's talented, everybody can play, so the details is what separates you, and we know that. And he always harps on us about, doing plan A. We tell you to do plan A, we coach you to do plan A, don't do plan B. You know what I'm saying? So he always said that to us a lot, so that's something we know. And just, from the beginning, that's what we know that it will separate us, especially as guys. We want us to be smart, tough, and dependable, so, and we're capable of that. So when you're a smart team, you can, focus on the details, so yeah.
How do you feel like the team came back out at practice today after the loss?
Good. Our coaches really harp on us about putting in the work, so this is nothing else. Even whether the outcome was a win, it would have been the same thing. Would have came out here, put in the work necessary, focused, and got ready for the next guy. So yeah.
One of the things Ross talked about right after Saturday's loss was trying to get a better start, get going early. Is there something the offense can do? It's an easy thing to say, but it seems like a hard thing to put into practice. Is there something you guys can do to get going early?
Yeah, it's always, you can always get better than any year, you know what I'm saying? So it's things I wouldn't say necessarily, I can't really pinpoint it, I just got to do our job, individually, and play as a collective unit as well. If everybody, all 11 men do their job, it'll be an easier time for all of us. So, but, we can put more emphasis on those things, and it's big, first and second down is big. It'll help us on third. So we know things we have to improve it and do better, so yeah.
Now that we know that D-Rob is out for the season, how do you guys need to step up, fellow wide receivers step up and try and fill that void?
Before this staff got here, I don't know if you guys know, but we recruited so many receivers. So if there's any group that can withstand and handle injuries, it's this one. So we'll be fine. Next man up philosophy, and that's how we'll handle it.
I was going to ask you about that. Any offense loses guys like Trey and D-Rob. It's tough to get over, but how are you guys handling it?
Good. And we love D-Rob, and he knows we love him, so it's the same thing. He supports us the same as well when he was, going out there with us. So it's the same thing. Nobody's flinched, and that's one of our big things. We don't flinch. So we're just doing what we're doing, putting in the work, and we'll go from there.
Do you feel any extra? Both of those guys, Watson and D-Rob, are game changers. Do you feel any pressure to make more explosive plays, or do you guys focus on, as you talked about a couple times, kind of doing your individual job and the other stuff will happen?
As far as focusing on pressing, no, we don't ever really press because we know we have certain roles in the offense, and we know when the time comes we have to make our plays. So I wouldn't say so, but D-Rob does help if that's what you're asking. He's a guy with great speed who can stretch the field, but he helps. But we have guys, as long as we play to our strengths and just as our coaches do, we'll be fine.
Did you avoid that hit going into the end zone?
Yeah, I got a lot of people asking about that. My daddy even told me, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fun. Yeah. I didn't really feel
You
it.
didn't react
yeah,
to
I
it.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't, because I didn't. I was preparing for it. They really harp on us and tell us not to dive in the zone, because you can see I had the ball. I was preparing to dive, and at the last minute I was like, okay, I'm just going to make sure I get in and then protect the ball as well. So I knew it was coming, but I didn't. Yeah, it was all right.
We asked Coach about it. He didn't say much other than we play when they tell us to. What do you guys think of as players of these late kickoff times? You've got another one this week that's
Yeah.
at 7:45.
I mean, can't really say anything about it. You know, we're playing football at the end of the day, so we don't. I like night games, if you ask me. I don't like the coming back at 8 o'clock in the morning, but hey, you gotta deal what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of it. But we knew coming into it, we had the hardest schedule in college football this season, so it's not going to be easy for us. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big week. These next 3 games are huge for us. You know what I'm saying? We can do a lot and really take advantage of it. It is what it is. You just got to take it how it is and go from there.
I don't know if this is fair yet, how much you guys have dug into the Washington, but do you have any early impressions of their defense?
I've looked at a little bit of film today. I didn't really do too much. I had a midterm, so I couldn't really
We
look at
forget
too
that you
much
guys
film.
have other jobs.
Yeah, I had a midterm, so I didn't really get to look at too much film. But as far for what I seen, they're good. I mean, they're a top 10 ranked team, probably the same team as last year, same philosophy, same scheme. They're going to play hard. They're going to play tough. And so I think you don't really want to underestimate anybody. Everybody has a skill level and talent to be great. So, but this team plays really good collectively, and it'll be a fun one. So yeah.
Okay, everybody good?
Yeah, appreciate it.